Hello and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Seder we read about a prohibition that's called onat devarim, which means causing people pain through words, through saying things that are insensitive. Just today I read an article by a rabbi in America by the name of Rabbi Ron Yitzhak Eisenman, who writes how people often say things because they're nosy, or people say things because they want to find out, or because they want to make a comment, or because they want to have their opinion heard. And yet they don't think before they speak. So he writes about sometimes knowing of people that were single for many, many years, and then he lost contact with them, and then you meet them a few years later, and you really want to know if this person ever managed to get married or not. So you go over to them and you say, "So, have you found someone yet?" Now, if they found someone, then it's not such an uncomfortable discussion because they say to you, "Yes, I have," and this is their name, and maybe they've even had children. But if they haven't, then it's like, no, not found anyone yet. And that makes things very, very uncomfortable. And it's probably a very, very painful comment. And just because you had to fill your curiosity, you've caused somebody pain. And he writes, and I think this should be the guiding principle whenever we open our mouths and whenever we speak to people. He says, before you say something, before you want to know something, think about what you're about to say. Is what you're about to say going to cause hurt to someone? Is what you're about to say going to hurt someone's feelings? Is it going to ruin someone's day? If it is, maybe just keep it to yourself. Or maybe if you really need to know the information and the information is important to you, don't ask the person himself or herself. You can ask somebody else. You don't have to speak to that person and ask them if they're still single. You can ask a friend of theirs if they're still single. But this needs to be the idea, and this needs to be the principle behind the prohibition of onat devarim, of causing pain to other people. Nobody wants to cause pain to other people. Rarely do we have people that really want to just cause hurt by using their words. People are nosy, people want to ask questions, people want to say things, but they're not looking to hurt you. But they don't think. And here is where the pitfall lies, and here's where people have to start changing. We need to realize that before we say something, we need to think, what are the repercussions of our words? What might be the fallout from what we say? And are we going to hurt someone's feelings? And if we are, then maybe we're better off not saying what we're about to say. Remember, once you've said something, you can never ever take it back again. Think twice before you speak, and chances are a lot less people will get hurt. Have a very good Shabbos.